Hello there and welcome to Nairobi Real Estate Insights. This is the show that we delve into matters real estate, everything real estate, and I'm Koch, I'm your host, and today we're bringing you to Westlands. We are going to see a new construction that is just coming up. We've been showing you beautiful homes, nice show houses, homes that has been staged, but today we are looking at this new project, and there's a reason why we came here. Allow me to introduce Shamila. Let her take us through what this project has to offer. But believe you me, this is a project to look for if you're looking for an investment. So Shamila,
yes,
could you please kindly show our audience what this property or this project has to offer? Because indeed it's beautiful, right?
it is. This is our property here. As you can see, it's creating a buzz in Westlands.
For sure.
And I'll tell you the most unique thing about our property, which is really the star, is our location. You have to agree.
It's true.
Our location is amazing. We're literally 5 minutes away from Westgate. And when you look at our property, it's in the center. On this side, we have a mall. This is going to be a 3-story mall. And on this side, we're going to have an 8-story, 7-star hotel. Okay? Yes. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be well managed. So now let's move to the building. Our building is a 23-floor building.
Wow.
Yeah, it consists of only 2 and 3 bedroom. So why we're doing 2 and 3 bedroom is we're trying to do away with this issue of having too many units and also just maintain a family unit, do away with the Airbnbs and that kind of business. So the 2 and 3 bedrooms, and you can see for our 2 bedroom, it's about 1860 square feet.
Wow, that is a very spacious 2 bedroom.
Exactly.
So you can say this is an apartment that someone can, that accommodates all stages of life, from someone being single to dating and even getting a family,
Absolutely.
Right? Okay.
Absolutely. So, and our 3 bedroom is 2,600 square feet, which is again massive.
Yes.
2,600 actually in Westlands caters for 4 to 5 bedrooms. So for us, the 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, all en suite with DSQs. Okay.
Yeah.
We have 4 parking levels from the basement, ground floor, first floor, second floor. And then our 3rd floor is the one that's reserved for our amenities. For our amenities, we have a pool, we have a gym, we have a steam sauna, we have a garden, we have a children play area, and then we have a coffee bar, sort of like a mini cafe. And then at the topmost floor, we have 2 community rooftop halls for the 2 separate blocks. So we have 2 blocks of buildings, Block A and Block B. On each block, we have 57 units. So per floor, you have 2 3-bedroom units and 1 2-bedroom unit. So facing the road, you have the 3-bedroom units, 2 of them, here and here. And then over here, you have a 2-bedroom unit. So for the 2-bedroom units, I know they're in the center. You feel like it can be a bit of a disadvantage.
Yes.
But so what we've done differently is we've tried to put balconies on each side.
Okay.
So for a 2-bedroom unit, you have a balcony facing the pool, facing the mall. And remember, the mall is only 3 stories. So our views are not going to be curtailed anytime soon.
So basically what you're saying, these are 2 bedrooms in the middle,
Yeah.
but there's no obstruction.
Exactly.
Either way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And on this side, this will be the bedroom balconies. So these will be the bedroom balconies. I think only the first 4 units will be affected, which will also price accordingly because the hotel is going to be 8-story. So for the 3 bedrooms facing this side, you'll see a lot of light coming from. So this side is facing mostly the city. So you'll get views of Sarit Center. Right here we have this mini forest as you drive down Mwanzi Road. So views to Sarit Center, the city. So these are people who mostly like the night views. So people who love the lights at night, and I find a lot of the young generation, and by young I mean people in their 40s, 30s, because these are the people we find investing in our units. So they prefer this area. And then the back area, so these are also 3 bedrooms. This is mostly having views to Karura Forest. So someone who wants the early morning view, you wake up to the greenery. So those are the guys going for this
people
side.
Who fancy the nature.
Yes, and for the 2 bedroom, we really tried to just, give them views from both sides. So this is Loresho area, Lower Kabete, and this is now towards Westlands, Parklands, some views towards Karura. So we try to give them a balance, and also to try and ensure the lighting is coming from both sides, just to make sure that we're not experiencing darkness in the middle units. Yeah.
Kindly tell our audience how much you were selling the 2-bedroom apartment about 1 month ago.
Okay, or so when we started the project, we had priced our 2 bedrooms at 23 million, and we had priced our 3 bedrooms at 32 million, okay? But you can see right now with what's happening in our economy, we have a lot of taxes imposed, so our cost of construction has gone up. So now we revised our pricing, whereby now our 2 bedrooms are going for 26 million.
Up from 23.
From 23 million to
23
26 million.
That's a huge difference of 3 million.
I know, right? Yeah. And our 3 bedrooms moved from 32 million to 36 million. Right now on off-plan, you can be able to get the unit at either 26 million or 36 million at any floor. Yeah. At any floor. But
these prices will definitely change with time.
Yes, the prices are subject to change with the cost of construction, any more imposition on taxes. So it's
inflation as well.
Yes, inflation. As the units go up, the 2 bedrooms, we're looking to range them from between 26 to 29 million. And then the 3 bedrooms will range from between 36 to 41 million. So as you go up, the price significantly goes up by a certain amount. Yeah. Yeah. We've tried to work with some designers locally, but we found they're not being able to bring out the concept properly. So currently, the designs are being worked on in China by Chinese and Japanese interior designers, and we're expecting to have those by end of this month, November, or sometime in December. So definitely by next year we'll be having our interior designs. And also by that time we're expecting to also have samples here on site for everything that we'll be providing for you, from the tiles to the sanitary ware. All these things we've already identified. Some will be imported, some of the things we'll be purchasing locally. But yes, we'll have all those set up for you by the time. And at least we're expecting our show house sometime next year around May, June. Okay. Yes, May, June. Because remember, we have to at least get to the 4th floor. So that means we have to be done with all the parking floors, with the amenity floors, and then now we get to the apartment floors. Yeah.
I hear you.
July is when we started excavation. So construction we started in August. Okay. Yeah, so it's now been about 3 months going, and we've now casted our basement, we finished our ground floor, so we're now raising the poles to the 1st floor.
So when is the expected completion time?
Completion time is 31st December 2025. Okay. Yeah, and we're anticipating to finish on time, either on time or before time. Okay. I think even the tools, the machinery on our construction can already show that. Yeah. Yes. And our developers are Chinese developers. One thing I'd like to say about Chinese developers that I have noticed with my experience, their work ethic is very commendable. Oh, wow. When it's time to start up the site has to start, and the site has to end on time. And sometimes we have to, get permits to work overtime and things like that. So at least with this project, I have confidence that we're going to finish by the completion time, which is very important, because I think in the past years, you find a lot of clients will tell you their main fear is, developers say they'll finish a project at this time, and then it ends up stretching, which is usually such a concern for most clients. And it gives me so much confidence even in trying to sell these units, because at least I'm sure we're going to complete by the completion date.
Oh wow, yes. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yes.
what is happening? Can we hear about the milestones? What is it that is going on right now?
Yes. So as you can see, so here where we are is on a raised platform.
Yeah.
So ideally this will be in line with the first floor, because if you look at the gate for the site there, that's where the ground floor is. So this here you have our ground floor slab. This is our ground floor slab, and below it we have our basement slab.
So where we are will be the first floor.
So here now we're raising. You can see these are the steel columns that have been raised. And then if you look at that side, you can see that the columns have already been casted with concrete.
Yes.
Yeah. So because our site is really big, we're having to do the works halfway, partially. So if you notice, we usually start with this half. We've already casted the column. Here, if you look at this side, we've just started doing the formwork, which is putting the timber around the slab, and then from there we're now gonna cast the column. Okay, so once we cast the columns on this other half, we'll have finished the job for casting the columns, and then now once the columns are casted, we'll start now putting the formwork for the slab. So which is the timber again that goes on this level to cover the whole slab area, and then once we finish up with the formwork, now we cast the slab, which means now we put the concrete for the entire slab. And once that's done, we let it dry up for the number of days that it needs, and then once that dries up, again we start the process again. You're raising the steel bars, casting the columns, doing the formwork. Yeah. This is our station for our steel bars. So we prefer to cut our steel bars by themselves. Usually you'll find in a lot of sites, they do the steel bars maybe where they buy them. If it's Tononoka, if it's Apex, they're gonna fix the steel bars. So for us, we prefer to come and carve the steel bars here by ourselves, because what that helps us with is we're able to do away with a lot of wastage. So we find different uses for our steel. So this is all the steel section. Our timber section is down there, and then the stone section is towards the other side.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've separated them in such a way. Even our laborers, we have those ones specifically working on the steel, tunaita watu wa chuma. Then we have watu ambao, the carpenters, you'll find them on that area. And then now we have the masons, they have their own separate station on the other side. For our project, time is of the essence, you know. We make sure, like, you know, if other sites start at 8, we want to try and start a bit early. We want to finish a bit later, because for us, we feel like that 30 minutes in the beginning, 30 minutes at the end, that 1 hour really makes a difference for us. So in terms of time, and then also with the site management, we have different managers for different categories of group. And yes, so you'll find that at no point are people just stagnant. When it's time to work, everyone knows what they're doing. Yes, we've trained our casuals, we've held a lot of trainings here and there just for them, also for their safety, for them to be able to, you know that they should be at the right place at the right time. Yeah, just to be able to avoid any dangers. And you can see now is a rainy time, so there's a lot of sleeping, but we make sure to maintain injuries at the minimum. Yes.
What makes this location like ideal, or like we can say the best?
Yes.
This is like the best area of Westlands, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Caro and I, when we first started talking about this project, I told you the location is the star of our project.
That's true.
That's for a fact. It's the star of our project. And why I say that is because, first of all, this road is very calm. It's very serene. It's very quiet. You don't have very many cars passing on this road. You know, it's not a main road. It's sort of an inwards road. And then on this side, we have this green landscape going all round. And then this particular stretch of the road is generally very peaceful, because other than our construction project, there cannot be any other project on this location. So it's just going to be the mall, our project, and our hotel. This is a plot reserved for a church, so it's not going to be having anything soon. And also on this side, nothing anytime soon, okay? And then, you know, the project is next to a mall. You can see Westgate there. It's literally just
a walk distance.
550 meters away.
Yeah.
I walk to Westgate and back like almost 3-4 times a day. That's where I hold most of my meetings. And then you can see also the area generally is very open. There's not so many tall buildings other than the two that you can see on this area. And also we have, you know, this is Westlands. Westlands is the hub of entertainment, you know. All the malls are here, all the good schools, all the good hospitals, you know.
We have Westgate, and then Sarit Center is also walk distance.
Exactly.
So that's all for today, and we'll be back to show you the show house when it's ready. But before I leave, I will share with you the payment plan. So what you do, if you love this project and you want to book a unit for yourself, all you need to do is book a unit and place down your 30% payment, and then the balance is split and paid installments until completion. So if you're interested, please send me a DM today.